Hi, it's Mel's Red Songbird, Dean Michelle Birdsong. Says Lee Greenwood sings God Bless the USA. He blessed the USA with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Can you tell me where he's gone? He has been reborn as Lou Ranzinger, my grandson. Okay, so let's begin Word Made Flesh, Part 2. For God so loved the world. Now I better start here with the correct version. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. And we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father. That's a misprint, only begotten. It should say only his begotten. For God so loved the world that he gave only his begotten sons, Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael, who God transformed into Archangel Michelle, Eve, Venus, Evangeline, Eve angel line of electrical energy. So God so loved the world that he gave only his begotten sons, that whosoever believe in them shall have everlasting life. Newsweek says, this is a new topic, Kentucky Republicans literally walled off their Democratic colleagues inside the state capitol annex offices. GOP Senate President Rob Stivers made the openly partisan move of building a physical wall inside of the Senate Capitol Annex in Frankfort, Kentucky, according to a report Monday in Louisville, leased newspaper The Courier Journal. Several Capitol Office employees confirmed to Newsweek that the internal wall is being constructed to separate the Democratic Party and Republican Party lawmakers. Several state Capitol representatives for both parties acknowledge the wall has partisan motivations, but declined to elaborate on any potential security reasons for building the internal wall. Maybe they thought that Democrats were going to become violent, as they are. The wall keeps 3 Republican lawmakers from having to share office space with Democrats. Several Kentucky Democratic leaders, including auditor nominee Sherry Donahue, denounced the move, offering incredulous social media comments about Republican senators literally walling off their state Senate colleagues. Females make ineffective protectors because they don't see evil. They want to be agreeable. They want to see groups of people as one big happy family, even their enemies who are taking every opportunity to destroy them, and they exhibit no loyalty. They're like sucker Christians who know the Jews are antichrist. They killed Christ, yet they agree to silence critics of these antichrists who, according to at one time Jew St. Paul, who said in 1 Thessalonians, Jews killed the Messiah and are enemies of the whole human race. Yet today's Christians put Jews ahead of fairness. They took the Palestinians' land. They let Jews, AIPAC, bribe their own government, the U.S. Congress. They let the Jewish moneylenders, money sharks, the Rothschilds, persuade Congress and the president to make a law to turn the United States for America, a constitutional republic, into a corporation, the United States, in all caps, of America, so they, the Rothschilds, would loan U.S. money at usurious rates of interest, so high USA can never repay the original loan due to having to pay such large amounts of money to pay the exorbitant amount of interest. This means that the $129 trillion debt If it's called, the USA can't pay it. They default. And the people, the citizens of the USA, become servants, slaves to the Jews. They, the Rothschilds, are already in possession of each citizen's original birth certificate with the assigned number. Henry Ford Eve wrote letters and published them in his own Dearborn, Michigan newspaper, explaining to the public that the Antichrist, anti-God Jews are running the world. The Jews own your labor, your parents' labor, and your children's labor. The Jews own your past, your present, and your future. And they are striving to make it a crime to criticize them for tricking generations of world leaders into selling out their citizens. Dr. E. Michael Jones has also written about how the Jews have distracted and disrupted your culture, and how they are weaving a net to ensnare the people of the world to be their slaves. Dr. Jones' book is called The Jewish Revolutionary Spirit. The way the world can save itself is by recognizing how they've been manipulated by their governments and the Jewish people into being placed in a position of being alone with their families, slaves of the Jews, and canceling the fraudulent. The people can save themselves by canceling the fraudulent debt. Shakespeare Eve showed you in his play Merchant of Venice that the Jew wants your pound of flesh, your labor, based on your word that they would get your citizenry labor if the loans weren't repaid, which the Jew knew it wasn't possible to repay the loan because they were charging exponential interest that increases at a super fast rate, a rate nobody could keep up with. Once the Bible says not to charge interest, does the Bible say not to charge interest? Interest can be charged to strangers, but not between Hebrews. Wikipedia usury. There's a print of usury from Brant Statisfer's Navis, Ship of Fools, 1494. Woodcut, attributed to Albrecht Dürer. The United States of America is a ship of fools. They have been fooled into nearly becoming, more enslaved to those loan sharks from Turkey who pass themselves off as Hebrews, as God's chosen people, favorite status as Jews. The real Jews are blacks, brown. Will of Adam. C. King, Brown, Bear Crown, Govinda Singh Dillon, Jesus Christ, Ken Good, Order, Freed, Ken Gods, Free the Ken Gods, Brown Crown, Govinda Singh Dillon, the Buddha, Jesus Christ, Ken Good Order, Freed, Ken Gods, Go Odd, Dodge, Dillon, Marshall Dillon, and Henry Ford, Eve, her, I. C. True, her, Eve Energy, M. Ma, Mother of the Earth, Govinda Singh's Queen. Follow every highway, till you find your dream. Field Train, Dr. Eve M. Freud, M. Pearls. It's Fritz Perls. Song, When You Wish Upon a Star, If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, the sun god, your father, your dreams come true. The her, you, Eve energy. The her, you, Eve energy. Sun god, I order you. The sun god told me, Eve, the Michelle Birdsong, to present my, who is also Venus, to present my hopes. Heaven ordered present Eve's story. I hope for the usurious Rothschild's gain. You see, you, her, pleasure. I order us. You see, you, her, pleasure. I order us. Adam and Eve is us. Mark 8:36, King James Version. Robin Birdsong is King James. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Sense of your will. Eve to Gurinder Singh Dillon, I have gained the whole world, the Rothschild's treasure, profits. Will I lose my own soul? Gurinder Singh Dillon, no, because all the years of you driving yourself to keep working, keep writing, is the equivalency of working for the world. Now you own it. You earned it. You figured out who burned it. The Rothschilds, money sharks. So they have to return it. Good is new. Good has our due. Plus Matthew 5:5, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Gurinder Singh Dillon, no one is more meek than Eve. She was not so arrogant that she believed what she knew to be true was true. She weighed options and accepted the logical one that rang true. Used her intuition. And that's it. I made it through. Okay, that's part 2 of Word Made Flesh. So you can see Eve has inherited the earth. And you're in good hands because she is all love. Alright, so long. Well, I got a few more minutes. I'll show you some pictures. This is Gurinder Singh. Okay, that's your Archangel Gabriel, the King of Kings, the King of the Cosmos. This is David Icke. He's been telling and warning about that we are consciousness, that we are not separate, all of that. He's been doing that for years. Okay, who else we got? Lord Marcus sings, united we fall, united we stand, divided we fall. Okay, and this is Ostara Gloria, who was Hiawatha, who was Mama Sally, my great-grandmother, who gave me hope. And she's the one who told me to get my hopes off my chest, that I would do that. She predicted for you. She also told me about astrology. So that's Ostara Gloria Turner, who was Mama Sally, who was Hiawatha, who was Chief Sitting Bull, who was Saint Kabir. So she's amazing, right? Okay, that's it for now. So